Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to do a commentary over this video so I can walk you through the workout, what's going on in my mind in the workout, and also just kind of some tips. All right, so I started out with 3 sets of Arnold presses. Um, Really on these, well, actually, this whole shoulder workout, I'm going lighter weight just so I can squeeze the heck out of the muscles. I really just needed to get back to that for a little bit. I've been strength training for a long time, so doing this for a few weeks. Um, yeah, stuck with a light weight. I focused on just controlling it as much as I can. Tip for these is you really just want to keep your elbows going in the same path, kind of like they're on a track. That'll really help control the weight rather than trying to control it at your wrists. Next one is just shoulder press. Once again, I stuck with the same weight. But what I'm doing differently in this workout is my rest time is very minimal. It's probably at only about 30 seconds. So, I'm just going. You should get a pretty nice pump already by the time you finish the shoulder press. By the way, these two exercises, if you didn't know, worked out your front delt. They do work out your medial, which is like the side of your shoulder, and also the rear delt, but these are mainly focused on just hitting that front. Okay, and let's see. Next exercise is going to be a little trickier, called shoulder flies. So you definitely want to go really light on these because they are a very difficult exercise, and they're very hard to control as well. So you could really end up hurting yourself if you're not controlling the weight. But what you want to do on these is you really want to focus on bringing it to the top and then squeezing, and then controlling that negative down. That'll really put a lot of stress on the muscle and kind of open it up after you just compress the muscle using those doing those Arnold presses and shoulder presses. Yeah, let's see. Next one's going to be upright rows. Really, I like to go like a wider grip on these. It tends to put a little bit of more tension on the side delt, which I'm wanting to hit right here. That's why I use these for. They do hit a little bit of, I guess, rear delt and traps. Okay, and then I superset it with lateral raises. As you can see, I started going just straight from the side to begin with. Did about 10 reps with that, and then immediately after that, I swung in front of me right there. It kind of helps to pump out more reps. I guess it's like another superset essentially. But you get a little bit more of a swinging action, but also I kind of contract the muscle a little bit better whenever I swing like that. Let's see. Yeah, you really want to just focus on moving your elbows rather than your hands on the upright rows. That'll definitely hit your shoulders rather than your forearms and like your back or traps. I changed up the grip on these. That like grip right there has been really helping me hit my side delts very well. All right, so moved on to face pulls. Face pulls have been tricky for me lately. I literally just found out what worked best for me this last workout, not this one that I just filmed, but I just did it in my chest workout, and had a good pump in them. Then these are kind of like rear delt rows is what I call them. I don't know what they're technically called. But what you really want to do is you want to put your thumb over the bar. That way it forces your elbow. It forces the elbow to flare out more rather than be tucked in like you would in a bent over row. And what that does is that forces the pressure all on the rear delt, and it really just kind of contracts the muscle really good. One thing I do on face pulls is, you can see it kind of there, is I'll pull really hard fast, really hard and fast back, and then I'll kind of control it down. Whenever I bring it back fast, it helps me get a better squeeze, but I try and control it on the way back, so then I get the stretch as well. But yeah, I don't really have a set rep on these because they just kind of vary a lot for me. Some days I'll need a lot of weight and a lot of reps. Some days I don't need much. So it just kind of depends. It's a muscle that I just kind of instinctively train. I don't necessarily set a certain number of reps, but I do set like mainly the sets for it. Um, let's see. And same thing kind of like with these. I mean, I guess just a rear delt for me in general, but yeah, it's a very tricky muscle. It's kind of like my calves training. I don't really set numbers for them. Um, just because they've been a trouble spot for me. So if I'm feeling good, I'll just keep going at them. But yeah, all right. Prison push-ups. So these are the finisher. These will definitely kill you. They look easy, but they're not. And by the way, this is sped up, so I'm not really going that fast. But yeah, essentially what you do is you just do a push-up, come up and raise your arms, and you're gonna build up from 1 to 10 on each of them. Your shoulders will burn like heck. That's for sure. I don't really remember who I learned this from, but they're a great finisher for a workout. I tried them in the beginning of a shoulder workout before, but I just couldn't do the rest of my workout really. They're pretty strenuous. I haven't met anybody that has been able to do more than, I think, 11 without pausing. But yeah. All right. So yeah, give this a try. Let me know how you guys like this style of video. I like the feedback. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.